One way that we can solve a system of equations is to use a matrix equation. So if we were to take, say, this system of equations here, and just steal all of the coefficients off of the numbers here, and make a matrix out of it. So we have 2, -3, 1, and 4. So I took these from the coefficients of the system here, 2, -3, 1, and then 4. Make a matrix out of those. And then we use the variables in another matrix, x and y. So this is the unknown matrix, that's what we don't know yet. And then the, let's see, the things on the right side of the equal sign over here. We set up that matrix equation and solve this matrix equation just like we did before. Then we can find x and y here, we can find the solutions to the equation just by doing that. So step first is to make this matrix equation, ax equals b, where a is the coefficient matrix. So you just steal those coefficients from the x's and y's. And then have a variable matrix that has x and y in it, a 2x1 matrix. And then the constant matrix, also a 2x1 matrix. Step 2 would be to find the inverse of the constant matrix, coefficient matrix. That's boxed in blue. Find that inverse, multiply both sides by the inverse, and that will give you x and y. So let's do this. All right, again, the equation was 2, -3, 1, 4 times the variable matrix equals the constant matrix. So we find the inverse of the first matrix here. I'm going to pause and do this real quick. If you don't remember how to do it, skip back to the last video. All right, there's the inverse. So we're going to take this inverse and multiply both sides of the equation by that inverse. Now when we multiply the left side here, we do these two matrices together. Well, since these are inverses, when we multiply them, we should get the identity matrix. Again, you're welcome to multiply that out and check that you will get this, but I'll skip that step. So we get the identity times the variable matrix. And then on the right side, we just multiply those two matrices together. So when you multiply those together, then you should get in blue up top here, 76/11 plus -21/11 and -19/11 plus -14/11. Add those fractions together and we get 55/11 and 33/11. Let's jump back to the left side. So again, when we multiplied these in the green and now also blue box, we get the identity matrix. Well, the identity times xy is really just xy. And so when we simplify this then, what we get is the matrix x over y is equal to, well, 55 divided by 11 is 5. 33 divided by 11 is 3. So that tells us that x is 5 and y is 3.